Good morning, this is Tyler with Sensible Soils. This morning we're moving our chickshaw to new greener pastures, even though it's covered in ice this morning. Then afterwards we're going to let them out and they'll be here for about another week. As the season is getting colder, eventually we're going to move them into covered hoop house, but until that point we're going to keep them out here grazing on the grass as long as possible. So, come along and I'll show you how we do it. If you find the following video helpful, you enjoyed it, anything, please subscribe. It really helps us out. If you live within our delivery range, please visit our website and sign up for local fresh eggs and fresh produce delivered to your doorstep every week. If you don't live within our delivery range, please share this with people you may know or people that might live within our area. Anything you can do helps us get our message out and helps us make this world a better place. So our first step this morning, we're going to disconnect our electric fence charger. So this whole perimeter is an electric fence that keeps away all the predators. The chickens can get shocked by it too, but they generally don't. Their feathers keep them a little bit fluffy and keeps the electric current away from them. So we disconnect this, and I'll show you a close-up over here, but this is actually the grounding rod. Without a grounding rod, this whole system is ineffective. So we're going to move this grounding rod, and that's a very simple pipe about that big, and we just drive that in by our hand. It's going to be a little bit harder as the ground freezes, but hopefully we can get it out and get it into a new spot without a problem. So that's our first step. So this is a very nice grounding rod. I've used a few different types. This one is gives us about 2 feet into the ground. But the premise, this is on here and held in place with a nut, if you can see that nut. So just hitting it like that, you can pull it out, and then when we want to drive it in, you just kind of drive it in like that. Next step's going to be moving the fence itself.
Sweaty now. It's not as cold as I thought it was.
My hands are a little cold.
Sweaty.
Don't worry, the fire is going in there.
Good. Well, so it was really funny. Gabe was out there on the last tree stand out there.
Oh, where's he out there?
We're just like walking along, and I thought I heard something, so I took my earmuffs off, and I stopped. And I was like, where's this walking along? And all of a sudden, I'm like, from here to that tree right there, close to his stand, and I looked up and I was like, oh, hey. It was really funny. He's like, I said boo. I didn't hear him. So it was funny because I heard him, but I was like, oh, I don't know, whatever. And I just kept walking.
That's funny. I was wondering if they were going to be out.
Oh, that was funny.
Okay, it's a little chilly. So probably it's good weather to come out.
Are you moving them in between these trees here?
Over here.
This way? Oh, I see. You guys are trying a little impatient. Yep, there's already
My hands are a little cold already.
Alright, birds, ready?
Hold on, I want to get a picture of you.
I don't know if I can do this, Tyler.
Oh, you can do it. Give me a sec.
It's actually a lot higher up than I thought. It's like really high to...
There's no, move the cinder block, you're going to get stuck.
I did move it.
Oh, okay. At your leisure, my lady.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Nope, not like that. Ooh. got some momentum to it as we're going down the hill.
A little bit.
I'm gonna get stuck on that hole.
Yeah, go around the hole if you can.
It's kind of tight. I'm stuck. Hold on, we're going up the hill. Ooh. I can't. It's too tall on me.
Yeah. I can get it if you need me to. You're getting there.
Nope. I got stuck again. Oh, that's gonna be in my back. Bad idea. Oh, we're off a hill.
There you go. You got it.
I think I got it. Oh,
You got it.
I got stuck again. What am I stuck on? Nothing. Where am I going with this? It's all lumpy out here. I didn't know where I'm going.
Just go right in front of you. Kind of like
there?
right. Oh, you know, you're right. This is pretty lumpy over here.
It is really lumpy.
So.
Oh, chickens, you poor thing. Oh, jeez. You poor chickens. Sorry, guys. Oh, man, I'm not good at this. Sorry, chickies.
Hey, you're good there, Ab.
Almost. I was gonna bring it around to the tree here.
Good idea, so they can roost in the tree. I like where your head's at.
I was gonna swing it around, but good enough, I guess, guys.
I'd flip it this direction because the wind blows in. We want to make sure their backs are to the wind.
Yeah, right.
Especially as it gets colder. Almost there.
We're not moving.
Almost there.
How about that?
Yeah, that'd be good enough.
Solid.
That's good. So this is where the chickshaw was. You can see tons of chicken manure here. So this is great for the ground, great for the soil, but it's almost too much nitrogen. So this will burn the soil in the short term. In the long term, we should get some nice green grass out here. And we just have to worry about this dog licking our faces after she's out here having a snack with the manure. Dogs are pretty gross. There's that one might have been fresh. All right, so the last step for us, we're gonna finish moving this fencing. We're halfway there. We left up one side because we're gonna reuse that. Ab moved the chickshaw for us because she needed some exercise today. Once we get that fence put up, we have some corner ties that are very similar to like a tent stakes. So we got those. And then ultimately, we will put our electric fence charger back in the ground with the grounding rod. Then the chickens can get out and stretch their legs. So we had to adjust where we were going to put the fence originally. It's a combination of trees, the brush, dips. We've got some 12, 18-inch holes where we had full roots out before. So we moved the house. We're going to move it a second time to get the fencing into a complete circle. So these things you kind of just have to adjust and figure out what works best for you. If we had another fence, we'd probably just make it wider. We're using all the fences for the turkeys and the pigs, so that's not an option for us. Show you one more time as we move the chicken house here. Easy going downhill. Why weren't you going downhill? That'll work, I think. Sounds about right.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. So this is 31 chickens in here, 28 hens, 3 roosters.
Rooster. You girls can go, don't worry. I'm not after you.
And there are 2 roosters in here who like to chase the kids.
Don't like me.
That rooster in the background though, his name's Rockadoodle, and he's very low on the pecking order for the hens. There's a mean rooster.
They really want to come out, Tyler. They're either going to get past me or I'm going to get them. Just you, Duff Man. Hi, Black Roosty. Oh! I caught a rooster. Ah, Duff Man, I'm getting you. You attack my children. I'm getting you.
So that's Black Roosty. Uh-oh.
Would you stop? Got him.
And there's Duff Man.
Hey, Duff Man.
Duff Man was also Macho Man Randy Savage, as well as, what are their names?
I don't
Hulk
remember.
Hogan, and
Yeah, Hulk Hogan. He's Duff Man now.
now he's Duff Man. He's a very nice looking rooster, very macho looking rooster.
Also likes to attack Catherine. And my mortal enemy, Duff Man.
He was the nicest rooster though.
Until he attacked Catherine.
Yep.
And now,
He went from
now he
my
doesn't
favorite
like me.
rooster to instant shit list.
Yeah, all in one day. Huh?
So our hens here got some problems with the water, so we have to figure that out. currently frozen, so we're gonna have to help them out here in just a minute. So one area I want to call out while we're doing this fencing is we need to make sure that our fencing has good coverage on the ground. This right here is a hole predators can get through. It's kind of hard to see, but that's probably 6 to 9 inches. So possums, raccoons, foxes, weasels can all get underneath there. So we let the chickens out just because they've been penned up too long, but we have to go around the perimeter where there's tall brush and push these down for them. That way nothing can get out. You can see where there's not tall brush, it comes right down to the ground. So we like bringing them through the brush, but downside is you gotta make sure you have good coverage on your electric fencing. Yep. We try to find a low spot because the lowest spot here is most likely to be moist from any rain or runoff or anything like that. So this is pretty simple. All we do is ride this by our head. It's just a matter of hooking up our solar charger
Boy, I'm sorry about your feet.
to the ground and this to our wire. And the power goes on. So you got lights.
Doodle.
And we got
Hey!
good
It's
ground
my
here.
Dude, Rocky Doodle. How are you? How are you, Rockadoodle? Oh, you want some too? You gonna share? There you go, Rockadoodle. Hey, Black Roosty. And you want some kibble? You spoiled.
Here comes the pack. This is the area we just moved them from. In the distance is where they were at the week before. You can see it's a little bit killed back there. But then the week before that, they were right there. The week before that, they were right there. And the week before that, they were right here. You wouldn't even be able to tell that those chickens were rotated through there after 2.5 weeks. So if you're worried about your grass, I wouldn't worry about it after a few weeks. It grows back nice and healthy. So that's all there is to it. It takes about 15-20 minutes for us to move these birds, and we just do that once a week. So they'll have fresh pasture here for today's Saturday, so it'll be about next Saturday. Sometimes it goes to Sunday, just kind of depends. But generally it's 7 days they're out here, and then they get fresh stuff again next week. As it keeps getting colder, eventually, like I said at the beginning, we will move them to a hoop house, but that's still down the road a little bit. The weather during the day is still warm enough for the chickens to go outside. So hopefully you learned something. Again, if you are local to the Auburn area, we provide fresh produce and fresh pastured eggs delivered to your doorstep once a week. If you're not local to us, continue tuning in and subscribe below. Thanks.